So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Batistuta. Crosses it in. Gets his head on it! Against the crossbar. And that's a sharp finish.
Back to within one! Interesting!
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vinicius Junior
scooting forward. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great work on the overlap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now the breakaway. Chips it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, terrible pass. And that's gone loose. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paraguay are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Away we go again. Rummenigge. Batistuta. Good pressure, determined, intense. Paraguay have it back and can go again.
Vinicius Junior.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Dest. Great vision.
Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez. He'll try from distance. Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11.
So the manager can make a
Número
change
7.
for the first time in the game
Número
here.
30. Messi. Entran número 20. Número 17. Número 19.
And he skips past his man. Now it's Haaland. Shot could be on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
And the shot!
And there's a goal!
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paraguay now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Rijkaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is good alertness. Paraguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hernandez, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's bustling for a chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two.
Cambio.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Paraguay visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's just beyond his reach. And here's Dembele. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukçu. Oh, it's Dembele. Half an hour gone in the second half.
De Bruyne, and De Bruyne!
And no mistake! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele.
De Bruyne.
Quick look, then plays it in. Shevchenko is flagged offside. That's a good foray he's making. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he plays one through. He's got away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out towards the flank. And he's whipped it across. And a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard. Nkapie wins the duel this time. Dest. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's gone backward here. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Schmeichel with the clearance. And that will be the final act. Paraguay can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paraguay definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Carvajal. There's the crossfield ball. Grealish charging forward, the ball at his feet. Backward it goes. And this is Messi. And this is Van Basten. Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Van Basten. Rudiger is there to clear. Shot could be on. This might spell danger. Tries a measured ball. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he get on the end? Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great fish. It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Prachuap have the chance to go the other way.
Paraguay really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Zanetti. And here's Grealish. Thuram cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Goulart. Space for him to turn and look. Pedri. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Beckham. Beckham going forward. Lahm plays it in. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Grealish going after that. Lahm ventures forward and he has been fouled there. That pass isn't the best. Grealish. Goulart, who does have an assist to his name. Rudiger.
No, no way through there.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Carvajal. And this is Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is a great pick out.
That was lovely.
Surely he can't. And the finish! And a neat finish! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Van Basten. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seating the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi. Number 18, Grealish.
We're on the move again.
Number 19.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Yamal. And that's another throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Paraguay do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal has the space to scheme. He's got away. That's a corner kick. it's been taken short. Takes on his marker. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Yamal plays it short. Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
The attendance
Now it's
for this
Yamal.
match was 29,950.
So we've reached the hour mark. And that was nowhere near his best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti. Schneider getting forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cut it out. And he was alert to it. Rudiger can get it clear. And it's Arda Güler. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! Oh, it rattles the bar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Van Basten. Schneider. Paraguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Paraguay are looking to break at pace.
Paraguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good chance here!
Paraguay really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That is good alertness. Tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Number 15, Van Dijk. Number 5, Scholes.
Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, super ball! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Prachuap really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Paraguay have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That's a decent clearance. Well, that looks a decent... There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Takes a shot! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That was good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala. And it's Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, what can they make of this? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Musiala makes a dash for it. Lahm. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge! Goal! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 11.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Germany definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And he's intervened well there. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge
might want to be careful there.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Gordon. He's in. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Gordon. And it's Pedri. Seedorf. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala has the space to scheme. And a chance! Oh, good finish! Germany are all square. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That is a great pick out. Schmeichel gets it away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri, searching pass he's played there. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Musiala. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Vieira. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. That's going to go a long way.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Musiala. Musiala, who does have an assist to his name. Vieira with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. That's a cute ball. Deftly away. Diouf. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Germany. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field is
Paraguay
Messi.
get the second half started.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Paraguay come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Pedri. Yamal. Threads one in. It's come to nothing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Gordon. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Messi considers his options.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's been hooked away. Taken back almost at once. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Paraguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. Iniesta. Oh, it's Iniesta! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
53 minutes is
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So here comes a substitution. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They won. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Balken was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Vinicius Junior. Passes short and sharp. And here's Dani Olmo. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Olmo. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Sané. And that was nowhere near his best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sané. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply.
He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Sané. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he finish? Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Valverde certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Vieira.
Paraguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
And he plays one through.
And the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Deftly away. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Seedorf
Conjures time and space where few can. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider. It's Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Paraguay with the corner. They're first. Seedorf! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He has found the way through. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Chance for a shot! And he's found the net!
Messi just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish from me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Convertido en el minuto 31.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Aubameyang, tries one from range. In towards the back stick. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dani Olmo goes short. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back where it came from. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Courtois. And this is Sané. Oh, well played. And it's hoisted clear.
Paraguay really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Schneider. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. Sané has it out wide and in space. Sané! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Sané just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Can he finish? And it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11. Número 10.
The second
Número
half then,
7.
just getting going.
Entran número 20.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Número 22.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played into space. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Sané. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Haaland. Well, they can break here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paraguay do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Conte. Neymar. That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Lovely feet. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been caught napping.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Opts for safety. Bastoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Sané, cross into the box. Getting up there! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bolivia have their third corner. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Played out wide, hangs one in, and the keeper gets his hands on it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. This looks promising. Aubameyang! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That has not gone well. Silvestre.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Neymar finds himself offside. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Neymar, he's picked it, it's Neymar! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Aubameyang. Vinicius Junior. And Silvestre. Silvestre. Very nicely done. And it's Valverde. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Oh, he's bustling. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. And that's it. They will have to shake on that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Schmeichel picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Señoras y
ready to lock
señores,
horns.
bienvenidos al
This
partido
is
de hoy.
football at its finest.
Paraguay contra Gremio.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising.
Rummenigge! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Lewandowski, and that could set him on his way. And that's been won straight back. Paraguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is just caressing the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Neymar. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. And here's Neymar, and it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Sneijder. Nicely worked. Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paraguay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
He's having a shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Gremio cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Seedorf cuts it out. Now who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard.
Rummenigge might just make this. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Schneider.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Schneider. Rodri. Batistuta. Lahm. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Batistuta. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, nicely intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Paraguay are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11. Número 10.
This is going once more.
Entran número 20. Número 15.
Neymar.
Cambio.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that's well seen too. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. That'll be a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Paraguay different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Gremio really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking to play him in. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Gremio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Paraguay perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. The muscular approach does pay off here. You have to say that was an exemplar shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Gullit. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. "75 minutes played. Paraguay have it back and can go again.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Chance here to counter. No, it's come to nothing. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here.
Gremio really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Some good work on the right flank here. Cross into the box. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good ball over the top. That is lovely. He's free, he has got space. Swings it across. And that is it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paraguay can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, thanks to Jim.